Hello. Is the game not capturing what's happening here? There we go. Welcome to a game sponsored by a YouTube channel that I will not go into. Let's continue. It's been such a long time since I had a dish. I cook it like every other week just because I have to cook. I live alone, so cooking is a very valuable tool. Also, how does this gun work? What's that weird tab just behind the trigger? It doesn't look like a safety. What a good thing to load into the game too. No one cares about you. Oh right. I have parts. I'm also rather hungry. Let's eat this pemmican like we're in RimWorld. Ads? What the fuck? Who puts ads on my stream? What the fuck? This is bullshit. Yeah, I got all the dead items. It is currently nighttime. 3:17 a.m. I have a lot of thoughts. The map. Oh yeah, we were gonna go to the Broken Heart in order to drink our sorrows away, but also we could buy a bull. So let's do that. Entire upper had the gun slide back and those grooves and cylinder rotate through. Huh. Weird. I'm going the wrong way. Nobody cares about you, so no one's gonna stab you in the streets at 3 in the morning. Like the fool you are. Also, I think the insides of the building are rendered. Holy shit. This game is actually kinda great. Oh, it is a safety? What the fuck? Isn't getting the perfect ending in the first game kind of obtuse? Yes, you have to make sure none of everybody's bound die. Which means you need to get a lot of this stuff. Schmouder. Actually, hang on a second. Smells like medicine. A dangerous idea for a game. Destroying this would be the responsible thing to do. Are you back or do you have the money? I do. Give me the bull. Yeah. I bought cow. Guys, we're property owners now. We own a cow. I don't know why. This way. Barack had a chicken. Barack had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't know how. Oh, fuck. Oh, you big bitch. Triple attack! Get fucked! Oh, you want more, homie? Here you go! Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Why would you buy cow when you could buy gun? Because cow gives life, while gun takes it away. What the fuck is that noise? Oh, that wasn't stabbing me, that was punching me. We have not found Grief's men. So I believe this is moved from where it was in the original game, because if I remember right, in the original game it was a bit more northward. But, welcome to the new and improved Twireen Shabeen. With some rad-ass music, actually. And entertainment. Oh man, I want all of this art. Maybe not that one, that's a little weird. I think she is a bride of the steppe. Look at this guy with overalls and no shirt. What the fuck?
Даже брат не знает, как построить настоящий многогранник. Я один знаю. Послание надо положить.
What a face! A loser's face. Look who's talking. The rabble is out of control. At least they looked human before. Did you hear about the stabbings? There's people with knives out in the streets now, brother. Yeah, first I didn't believe my own eyes. I mean, I'm quite an artist with a knife myself, but that's different. Everyone knows I obey no law. These people, there's no wholesome fear left in them. Knifing is taboo around here. That's why I love this town. But you know the tricks of the trade, don't you? I can tell by your hands. I'm a surgeon, it's part of the job. You're a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man too. We can reach an understanding if you behave yourself in my establishment. Do you think the night conceals everything? I don't even care if they come here, they'll regret it. Those who live by the knife, die by the knife. Such people are outlaws. Killing them incurs no punishment, only gratitude. Judge Kane says so. Ah, so if someone's wielding a knife, I could take out my sweet-ass gun, plug them in the head, take their kit. Only a butcher has the right to cut flesh. So this is... I forget their names. No one would condemn me for killing bandits at night. I might even be rewarded. Nurs, Andrei Stamatin, and I believe this is Peter. Here's a gleam of goodness in your eyes, my friend. Drink with me. Alright. Everyone here says Twireen heightens the senses, but I think that's only true of hearing. Vision, no, you won't see anything new. It isn't absinthe, man. No smell either. This place reeks of herbs as is. Hearing, though. Twireen doesn't heighten anything, it just dampens all other senses. Just drink and you'll hear how the town sounds, man. I can't do this voice forever. Fuck. It really sucks trying to do that voice. Ugh. You'll hear who's calling you and from where. You'll hear a murmur from afar, perhaps from across the Gorkon, or perhaps from the Styx itself. Drink to my health, friend. This is excellent Twireen. There's no such thing as bad Twireen. I can afford this kind of joy. So what do you do? I was once an architect, now I'm just a shadow of an architect. Likewise, only I used to be a doctor. My name is Peter. I am a rock which is built upon which My name is Peter. I am the rock upon which is built the stairway to tomorrow. To this day, when man lifts himself from the earth and overcomes its burden, I am that rock. And I've already built the first step of that stairway, for I am a true architect. Yeah, Torpid yesterday was mentioning how no one talks like this. This is one of those segments where this guy is doing a very obviously practiced speech. And I am Artemi Burak. Let us drink to my father's memory, a good man. Drink, Burak, drink, or twire. Listen to the world, listen to the roar of the terrible earth. Listen to the ringing of the sky, and listen to the town open for you. You'll find out where people wait for you, or whispering about you right now. It's been proven to work. Thank you for the valuable gift. I'll return the favor when I get a chance. Damn, I got loaded with twire. See, you got Twire, Kashyyyk, coffee, delicious egg, and hazelnuts. Too bad you don't buy anything, so I have to buy straight from you, don't I? I'm gonna buy those nuts because those nuts are actually super useful. Twirine uncovers that which is hidden. Every sip will reveal a secret event or location to me. Twirine is alcohol and drugs mixed together. It is an alcohol synthesized from drugs. Safe. Hang on. Gotta bring it back. Gotta bring it back. What exactly is laudanum, bird teeth? I've seen it in all the Lovecraft bullshit, but I don't know what it is. A bizarre creature was captured here. Interesting. That sounds like something I could get into trouble with. Is alcohol fortified with opiates? Oh, wow. There's a wiki for this game. Yep. Is that the original or is that the sequel? Also, sorry for the pitch blackness that you're viewing right now. Oh, hell yeah, look at this shit. Fucking sweet. But I gotta now figure out my inventory. I know what I could do. Do that, and then we could do this. Give you that shit. And now I gotta figure out all this other shit. This is a problem. I'll have to come back to you later, but I need these dead items. What can I use to get rid of a dead item? I could use this. Yep, that got rid of a dead item. But I have no room for anything else, so I gotta stick with this. Man, what the fuck? The map said that this was an open area. How the hell am I gonna get there now? I guess I have to about face and go through a different way. To think after like a solid month of streaming the original game, I still don't know where the fuck to go in town. L? Oh, Peter Stomatin. I hear a cow. What is happening? Also, cool thing, you can see the polyhedron in the horizon. Oh, Jesus, that's loud. Volume warning! And yeah, there is a board game for Pathologic. It was part of the Kickstarter. Oh. Averts bad fortune. Sure didn't avert bad fortune for you, my friend. The dead item shop. Can I get to the dead item shop with ease? Hard to say. I can't really cut through here, so... I wish I knew what was happening here, because somebody's obviously, like, crying and shit, but I don't notice anyone to talk to. Yeah, look at that, the polyhedron in the horizon. Fuck. Let's get some of that free dank water. Yeah. The upgraded graphics are like night and day. Hell yeah. This game's fucking gorgeous now. Too bad it's pitch black and I don't have anything to light my torch with. I need to either acquire or buy some matches. Only rats live here, which is what I'm going to be kidnapping later. Yeah, it looks like in the preview it's a bit brighter, so you guys are hopefully getting a good view. I guess I want to keep going this way. No, I do not. Not that way. At least you guys can also take in the ambience of late night village on the Gorkon. This village actually does not have a name. It is never actually named as anything. It's just always referred to as the village on the Gorkon River. This is I can't tell what that is, but I'm assuming it's a store. I would like to buy things. Where is store? Hello, store. What do you got? Ooh, bandage sounds pretty tasty. And you buy stuff. Oh shit, fresh scalpel for a lot of money. What do I got here that's valuable? I think the real important thing is what exactly here can I sell immediately? I think these are good. Get rid of these because I haven't found a function for them. It's me at 6, so I need about 300. And I don't know if I can get 300, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not using bullets right now. But a good scalpel will save my life. And clear up my inventory, but that's beside the point. Wonder if this is considered a dead weapon. Alright, we are armed to the teeth now. We are ready to stab any punks who get in our damn way. Did that dude just kinda slide in place? I hope you're not a bandit. Nah, I'm not gonna trade my only lockpick for some stuff. Yeah, the problem with the wiki is that, while this game is cool and interesting, it doesn't have a whole lot of, oh yeah, I already scoured this guy. It doesn't have a whole lot of people working on it. And not a whole lot of fans. 10... Let's see, 12, 14, 24, 27, 29. I have 29 available to me. Really, I just want to get this milk. Buddy, I think you might be getting yourself some organs. I need 3. Milk. Delicious sustenance. I learned about the 3 factions. That's all I learned about the lore. Normal. That is how this game goes. It is ridiculously esoteric. The thing is, we haven't had anything new here. We've had a lot of openings here. But we have a couple spaces that are not filled out, which is a shame. But I believe Act 1 is relatively complete. You said the E word. Yep. I said my brand. What are you gonna do about it? Now, here's an interesting thing that I wonder if it's still there. Does Nina's tomb still have the food that I could acquire? Now say Potulous. Gotcha. I got your back. Also, I'm hungry. When did this happen? Bullshit. Consume. Wow, that made me super fucking thirsty. Let's wash that steak down with... Let's wash that beef jerky down with milk. What a balanced breakfast. Beef jerky and milk. The map is different between games. Yeah, a little bit. This area is a lot more pronounced. This is a lot more subdued. I believe the theater is in a different place. I know the Twireen... It's called the Broken Heart, but the Twireen Shabin is over here. The differences in this game are significant. Just eat the entire cow. You know, I've been wanting to cook I think it's skirt steak? I forget what it is, but I saw a couple videos on it and I want to try and cook it myself. But none of the grocers around here sell it, and I'm kind of like, huh. Oh, you big bitch. Fuck you. Oh, there are 2. Oh, whiff. Damn it. Come on, bitch. Let's go. Oh, God damn it. Gotcha. Oh. Yeah! Murder in the streets! Murder in the streets! Bitch, you mine! Ah, man, I kind of want to autopsy them. God damn it. I was fucking praised for that, too. Channel and watching the football battle had someone make a burger with all the meats from a cow. That's impressive, actually. Is it one burger per piece of a cow, or is it put all pieces of a cow in a spot, then burg? Had to be an official doctor to get the delicious organs. No. Dang. Dream mistresses sleep here. Oh, all meats in one burg sounds... Ugh. Let's see if I can find some free food here like the original game had. I think I might be, what do the kids call it, hosed. Because there was a mausoleum here that had milk and bread offerings for the Lady Kane. But they're not here, looks like. Also, open air tomb, what the fuck? That's metal. But yeah, no luck on that free food. That sucks. Also, I like how you can jump in this game, but it serves no function. The day is breaking, so maybe I don't need to have my torch out, but... kind of looking at my inventory right now, seeing what I got available to me. Man, I wish I could have cut up that dude, but yeah, I have not inherited my dad's work. So I am not a butcher. Well, I am not a doctor, I am a butcher. What can I do now? I could stop by Laura's place. Man, the nights feel so long. I forgot how just inside your own head you are at all times in this game. Just walking around town, punching dudes in the face and or maybe killing them. Is this the place? No, it is not. In fact, I may be far away from the place, but there is a garbage pail here. With nothing in it. Fuck. The legend of Hobo Wang continues as I root through people's garbage looking for empty bottles. You'd be surprised what the hobo life could get you in this game. It's very valuable. Yeah, the slow pace of walking in this game is absolutely deliberate, Rocker Kitty. Make no mistake. You are meant to chew on what the fuck is happening here. I also like how these areas are clearly just reused buildings, but in order to make you not explore the whole area and notice how it's copy-pasted, they put Stuff in the way to prevent you from going there. Oh, that's just a door out. Trust too low to trade. Aw. Beans. Nobody likes me here. I'm a sad boy. It is interesting that trust is based on a what's it called? On a by district basis. Cause like now I'm finding Old Miski's area a lot more enticing rather than the Canes. What's happening here? Oh right. Feed the earth. What did that do? Delicious herbs. We got the dank kush. Day 2, in which the Haruspec's roots are unearthed. Watch the herbs grow, listen to them sing, you'll find them by the song, by the sound. Mother Bodo reveals herself to the generous. Come back tomorrow, feed her more blood, reap more herbs. Wow. Act 2. Vlad's taken an interest into me. He might know something useful. If you hear the earth grumble, find the source. Stand still. She will show her roots to the patient. Feed the roots with blood. She rewards the generous with kush. That has gotten us 2 items. Blood twirine and brown twirine. Touch the stuff. Herbs are the word of the earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open. And so, an herb given to the human body can tell us what ails us. Each blade of twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voice. Leftover braining from day... what do you mean? What? No, hey, come on. Video game, please. Oh, it's the same thing. What are the herbs for exactly? So, the Haruspex is... brain work. The Haruspex was born and raised in this town. That means he is aware of the traditions of the steppe and is aware of the power of twirine. And because of that, he could use twire to make unique concoctions. Where go you, friend? What plan is next to follow? Where should I go? What should I start with? What say the townsfolk? The townsfolk? They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop, faceless. They sure know nothing important, right? A hive, a swarm, a flock. No use for names. Whatever one knows, they shall all know in turn. Why should I care? The crowd is but a many-headed beast. Like it or not, you are but of one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Have you heard them, Burak? Communication. See how it means finding a common ground? Oh yeah, they were eager to communicate with me yesterday. My ears are still ringing. They all know something of your tale, Burak. And from each one a different strand of it. Some know where you are to go. Others will say why you must go. And some will warn of danger. Terrible danger that you may avoid it. So I am the only one who knows nothing. That is because you are alone, Burak. Confused, alone, losing the plot, Burak. Does not the map of your own mind suffice? Then talk, communicate. Hear me now, teensies and tots. The town's own young indeed already know what waits for you today. If you still doubt, then speak to one, any child. I guess I should go looking for children's like a big weirdo. Simple townsfolk know more about it, know more than it seems. If I'm unsure what to do, I should talk to them. I've been told that young kids may have information for me. No one wants to talk or trade here. The faceless masses hate me. That Vlad said the Ogmiskis got you in their pocket. Tell me then, the hell's going on in this factory? Why did it shut down? Will we still be paid? I don't know anything. I don't work there. He said you're his protege, that no one touch you. It means he has plans. I see. I'll have to take care of that then. I didn't get good boy points. Found a good picture of the sand plague. Is there a picture for the Shabnak? See you tonight at Saba's place. It's dangerous, yes? This is Nanpa Duzoms, a place you must not bring outsiders. Everyone's looking for a Shabnak Adig. It's good that they forgot Saba. Do you go there every night? The kin can even live there. People come and go, yes? So I'm kin to you? You're kin, Katanger. Saba talked about you a lot these days. We waited for you, Yargashin. Got it. It is surprisingly hard to pronounce half the words in this game. I kind of wish someone here knew the language so I could fucking decipher it. Damn it. Can't afford that on you specifically, because you don't like needles. You have one bullet. There you are. Here I am. You need to see Capella soon. Who's Capella? Our mom. Big Vlad's daughter. My dad works at his factory, you know. Why do I need to see her? Because. Short and to the point. You have soap and a fingernail, and you'll take absolutely everything I have with glee. Have these walnuts give me a fingernail. Sweet! So boring. How much longer do we have to wander the streets? I could take a decent stab at interpreting Russian. It's not like trying to translate, it's trying to pronounce it is what's killing me. Stop wandering then. Capella said that we can't go to the Nutshell until the evening, so we write. The Nutshell? What is that? Because it's empty, and it's close to the station. You mean the passenger station? Oops. You shouldn't know this, just forget about it. Already forgotten. Yeah, there's no more spoiler chat, so be careful about what you link. Some of us wait for you at the square, the bridge square, that is, in the stone yard. You know how to get there. Why there? I don't go there often. You should. It's pretty. Anyways, they thought you went to see the judge. Kane, I mean. Georgie. They could wait a bit longer. No, they can't go there. They're doing it for you. You shouldn't keep them waiting. We're not your servants. I didn't say anything like that. What do you have for trade, kid? Immunity boosters, but you don't take anything I got. You have delicious egg. For 5. Egg. Let's have morphine for 6. Which I could realistically achieve. Enjoy your nuts and bolts. This kid has morphine for 6. But I can't really evenly trade. I could trade in good faith, though. Morphine is very useful. Let's trade in good faith, kid. Have reputation. See, I give kids nuts. Love me. Context. I'm not nutting on kids, I'm giving kids nut. Wait, that's even worse. That's like I got rid of this shitty scalpel. God, this inventory is a mess. I am an adult! What's this place? This is a pharmacy. So it looks like for the agenda today, I want to go to the old Miski place. So let's just go south to where people care about me. See you later, King. Sorry to hear about your Twitch woes. I'll have to kill muggers in the street in order to get my reputation up here. Ah, nice. Got my screw on. Oh, what's happening here? They won't accept you either, Kyla? They accept people from the kin? It's not because we're Katange, but Sabrov thinks we're Boo Vlad's people, and they have an arrangement. Bikara, they won't accept the Kane's people either. Why have you come? The kin has never cooperated with the authorities. There's no work. The factory is closed. Where should I go? How do I feed my kids? Adame Karin, the autumn will be rough. Where do you think you're going, buddy? It's when I ask something. Everyone here wants to ask something. I'm not here to join the watch. I'm a doctor. I don't give a damn. Wait your turn like everyone else. Must be nice to have all the time in the world. Sabra seems ready to take up the reins of power. It's about time, if you ask me. Why? Because you can't trust people, that's why. The rule of the three families was about trust in each other and the townsfolk. The damn nobles trusted people to govern themselves. And the people? They're unruly beasts. They don't respond to kindness, only strength. In my experience, people respond better to kindness. Our rulers are kind and lenient. Where to get us? Yesterday, blood flowed like water, and a woman was burned to death. Trust? Peh. Leniency leads to corruption. What we need is someone who can keep the rabble in check. It wasn't kindness that killed those people. What do you got to say? I'm sorry to inform you that you're officially banned from joining the Watch Governor's orders. Am I banned because I'm a doctor? I would like to remind you that you're currently on probation. Until the murder of Simon Kane, Isidore Barak, and several others is brought to justice, you are still considered a suspect. There's evidence against you. I'm innocent. God damn it. Ah! I hate all of you! You stupid fucking townies. I'm gonna go where people care about me. The Mafia. Yummy. What's that sound? My wife's killed yesterday. How could I look our children in the eyes now that I've lost the right to call them be called their father? I'm sorry. I could have been assertive. Think faster when it went down. I could have acted quickly, efficiently, instead of staying in my head. If only. What's done is done. Live on, pal. For the children. Ah, yeah! Better reputation! Words get you places, kids. Let's see. But I think this is the gut where I was already, like ambivalent at. I want to get better reputation in Kane territory. What are you doing? Oh. You won't take anything I have, damn it. I would have liked that bread. Oh yeah. So the layout in this game is slightly different in that, in the original game, the front door could get you to both Old Miskies, but it looks like there's a new back area here. With a door, which with what I believe will get me to daughter Old Misky. Or just robbing the place, who knows. Everything is forbidden. Yep, there she is. And honestly, the model looks a little bit better. She doesn't look like fucking Amanda Bynes.
Скорее бы наступила зима.
You are Artemis Barak. Greetings. Are you Old Misky's daughter? Yes, my name is Victoria, but my friends call me Capella. Well, are we friends? Yes. How did you figure that out so fast? I can see. I haven't mastered the art, but I do see things sometimes. It's a gift I inherited from my dear mother. Are you talking about clairvoyance? It's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it, or if I imagine a situation and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which drawer father puts the papers in 2 years ago. Pretty cool moves. Not that powerful with me, not like my mother. She could see at will, although even with her it could be fickle. I only see rarely and I don't control it at all. Ah, I see. Your undue sarcasm. Sarcasm though! It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina, Kana, Katerina, Saburova, perhaps. Others, outsiders arrive with such skepticisms, but they are always soon astonished. Astonish me, then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not. I'm a doctor. Do you know what I see? Under your feet, the hard soil acts as though spring melt, each step forming an imprint filled with red. Leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Barak. I thought this must be about the murders, but you are no murderer. What does it all mean? I have no idea.
Сережевый, бирюневый, лилёный. Мои любимые цвета.
Why have you come? Are you looking for my brother, perhaps? Or do you want to ask something of my father? Do people often come to you as an in-between for Big Vlad? Yes, father pays heed to what I ask of him, tells me I'm the only person he loves. That's because I take after mother. My condolences. Our family is falling apart. Father and brother argue all the time, louder and crueler with each passing day. Brother is angry with me. Everything went awry after mother's death. This is interesting. They never talked about the brother in Pathologic Classic. So this is a new element that that's added with the game. Everyone loved your mother. I was just a kid, but I remember her too. She died when I was 6. On the day of her funeral, I locked myself with the coffin so that no one could take her away. I locked myself with the coffin so that no one could take her away from me. That evening, brother explained that there was no other way. The dead must be buried. That is best for them, he said. And then I understood. How did your brother make you sad? Brother acts against father's will. Your kin must make... Your kin makes... What? Why can't I read? Your kin make up most of father's workforce, but he doesn't treat them well. So brother argues with him, but father hates to be challenged. He says he'll disinherit my brother. I would like to meet your brother. I think he's at the Broken Heart now in the Earth District. He frequents the place ever since mother died. Don't despair, even a torn family can be sewn back together. Sometimes grief could be the common thread. What is this block puzzle? Looks very boring. I despise it. Let's see, journal. Lugmiski's heir spends his days in a pub called the Broken Heart. Simple townsfolk know more than it seems. If I'm unsure what to do, I should talk to them. Sometimes after dark, the steppe people meet at Saba's place. Not just them either. It's been foretold that I will spill a river of blood soon. Guess someone will find their death under my knife after all. Time to talk to Big V. Papa Vlad. Oh. Who are you? What?
Возьмем коробку.
Yulia
И подведем.
Lucheva. I don't recognize this person. Were they in the original game? You have incredible eyes. Who are you? The Canes have a rather unusual notion. Whoa! Fuck! Hi, MC! This game is so fucking quiet that my own raid noise scared the shit out of me. Hello, welcome to Pathologic. We're on day 2 and everyone is telling us weird cryptic bullshit. The Canes had a rather unusual notion about how they wanted the town's routes planned. They believe the routes of choice influence people's mood, their soul state. I found the challenge intriguing, if a bit insane. So the town streets are your doing? Why the hell did you make it sound so awkward to navigate? The Canes implied that the town already had something akin to a nervous system. They suggest I view it as a huge living creature, so my job was acupunctual. Yulia was in Pathologic Classic. Where was she? Because I don't recognize the name. You take the Canes' ideas seriously? Well, they built the polyhedron, didn't they? There it is. I wasn't even allowed. Oh, she's one of Daniil's Bound. I remember now. The Cathedral, the Crucible, the Stillwater, all those buildings are machines that work with the same idea. What idea? Oh, she's Clara's Bound. What? When the person finds themselves in a relatively enclosed space, it influences their inner state in a certain way. It's no secret. The Canes are trying to create buildings that enhance spiritual growth. As in... Well, we're moving into philosophy now, not my area of expertise, but as far as I can tell, in their eyes, humans aren't a paragon of animals, but rather larvae. They believe the human spirit is a spring to be stretched, their favorite image. Bound are like people that are imperative to your goal, kind of like allies, as it were. They are bound to you because they will help you endeavor in your ideals. What an interesting individual. She is a nerve. Capella is also a nerve. I might not have talked to her as Donko, the Onion. That is a distinct possibility. I also like how jumping is the worst fucking thing you can do in this game, because it takes so much stamina. And we are just an unathletic boy. Let's see, what do you got for us? What do you got for us, Lurch?
Как назначат в лесу, воеводы лесу.
Money is the sinew of war and love.
А птицы нет.
Woof. Stop running around, my boy. No need for you to leave. I won't chain you up, but believe me, out there you'll just make a mess. Where's my father? I need to see his body. Well, he might have been put in the ground already. Your people never linger with the rites of death. They bury the deceased immediately, like a seed, yes? And if you take too long, a seed won't sprout. Where do people bury? Where do they bury my people these days? The new cemetery? There's no such thing as your people anymore. Yours, ours, we're all just people. What's past is past, so we're all buried together. Your rights are still different, though. Your kind must be buried in the morning, yes? I need to go. Are you planning on avenging your father? Why do you ask? Cain is eager to condemn someone, Sabaroff to execute. I, however, I'll make sure we find the right person. Yes, the right one. The son's fate is to avenge his father's death, but first I need to see the body. Father's funeral starts at dawn. I doubt it'll take all day. Incredibly reputable source. Ah. So we need to get to the graveyard stat. The right one? Oh yeah, that is absolutely... I'm going to just fucking blame a guy for murders. No way Ogmiski's gonna do the right thing. He's gonna do the right thing for him. Also, neat. I think there are... I think the weather is, like, genuine in that I'm pretty sure the sun is getting overcast right now. What's in the garbage pan? A candle! A prize! That's money, baby. Nothing there, though. Water, please. I'll drink out of a fountain like a fucking dog if it means I get water for free. How do I get elsewhere? I think I need to go past this rock. Oh no! I'm a tired boy. The stamina meter is balls. Anything here? Nope. Ah, there's stuff here. That bottle, though, I don't really need, so... yeah. What's all this stuff, though? Good, dead items. Dead items are actually useful. Man, this place is loaded. Holy shit. And now I hunger. So, what do we got to eat? All we have to eat is our delicious... Oh, no, wait. We have this cash. Egg. Consume egg. I love the new world building with stuff like scrap names. This is very meta. It's actually kind of amazing. But yeah, finding an item that is just called a scrap name is kind of fucking cool. A lot of the new items tend to lend an air of mysticism to the whole game, and it's super dope. Garbage. Nope. No stuff here. Alright, graveyard is nearby. That sounds like a cow. The steppe has 1,000 eyes. You know why? Because potatoes grow out here. The cemetery. You're always welcome here. Ah, hello, changeling. You know why the Earth won't take him. Who? Your father. Earth expels him like a foreign body. See that girl, Grace, the caretaker? She's getting desperate. I think she'd take his place in the grave if she could. What, this girl's the caretaker? Some people are weavers, they make connections. Others are cutters, they rip things apart. Your father was a cutter. You Baraks are permitted to, aren't you? You're important among the locals, privileged. As a faithful surgeon, he would cut apart a living, breathing town, or even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. A violent man. How do you know this? You've only been here like a few days. Yet I do. I know people and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect. But your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium. A human mycelium. The mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. That's just like you surgeons. If a fracture you fuse is wrong, you just break it again and sever tissue too. Who does that? I'd do it all differently. So you're no surgeon, then. I'm not. I don't work with bones and meat. My expertise is with more delicate things. Souls. Feelings. You wouldn't understand. How could I? I am a heartless moron. The changeling is a nerve. They say Earth wouldn't accept father. Literally. Also, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Be right back. Why does stamina drain from right to left? I think it's because stamina has 2 bars. Or stamina is 2 bars. Like Box mentioned, it is indeed a measure of the stamina you're capable of using versus the thirst, which affects your max stamina. Back to work.
Нет. Они меня больше не любят.
You look exactly the same as you did in the original game. Yes, Box, that's exactly it. A sad pup there was laying, and a kitten dismaying, just a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest. Do you? Yes, you're singing it wrong. It is a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. I'm singing it right. Why are you so sad? It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Burak? I heard it was because he was a surgeon, that he cuts apart instead of joining things. How foolish. I don't know, it's just that he carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. Your people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him as the old rite demands, but it's horrible. Cremation isn't a crime, if things are the way you say. At least it's better than that outrage. It is a crime. The dead mustn't be burned. Earth doesn't destroy, it preserves. It dissolves them and saves them for future harvests. The earth is alive here. If you burn people, how will they speak? How will they bloom? How will they return? Do you have any idea what you're talking about? If one mustn't burn the dead, but digging is also frowned upon, what options do we have? Grace is a nerve. Now, I wonder if anybody remembers this character.
Не до шуток, рыбки. Коль крючком под жабру хватает.
Her model is very different. Well, then Pathologic Classic, but then again, Pathologic Classic was low res. This is artistic. We shall speak later. We have much to talk about. Not here. How fares your kind? Who might you be? Mind me not. You are Katange. Your people are over there, burying your father. Very well. Aspity is blood. That's interesting. Oh. Well, that's just weird. Have this item, this is for you. Unexpected. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find any use for it? I don't really know what you need. I chose randomly. We don't know you very well yet. What do you want in exchange? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that there was an exchange. You give me something of yours and you shall receive something of mine. All items changed with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. They won't ask a lot, so if you share generously and give more than is asked, the town will remember that. It's just a token of their all. I know this tradition. You'll get to know us better. We'll get to know you better. Our town is like family. You have returned. Now please help us remember, accept, and maybe even love you. I'm saying it on behalf of everyone. Please relay my gratitude then. You don't want anything I have, but I want your egg! Ah, phrasing! Chests have been punctured. Massive wound. It could have been a knife. Some massive cone-shaped object. A horn or claw, maybe? I've seen the vital part. Shouldn't investigate further. It could be seen as blasphemous. He was murdered. That's all I needed to know. Murdered. Barter is not only a way to obtain useful information, but a way to get closer to people. Everyone has something of their own to share. I've yet to seriously barter with anyone. Not men, not women, or even children. Worm, what's happening here?
Umshin, brave man. Strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Umshin? Beat Kaharan, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have two.
How fares your kind?
Beat Kaharan. Upshi is at the threshold. The loss is great. I need to speak to say the words correct. Observe the right.
What the fuck is that? This is a worm. Specifically, this is a kindred one. These are one of the many people of the steppe. Strange as they are but people. Him and I, we are like brothers, not by blood, but by life. I never examined his body at this point, and I'm in the middle of day 3. How's Eurojank Hell Simulator? I love this game. I love how weird this world is. Look at this guy. He's great. Come to pay last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight?
Koldokara, Brak, and Sarah carried a great burden, owed a great debt. Who is this to take this duty upon himself?
I really hope they could get around to doing the Bachelor and shit. I know, right? Like, the game won't feel complete without the other viewpoints, but naturally, as fascinating as this game is, it didn't sell well, so I can see why they didn't get as much money. Before the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own, the sky my witness. I bow for you, Emshin. The first blood is yours. Bikara, Emshin is a man, a brave man. Here stands Saba, Saba Upste. You have accepted his duty. Now come into inheritance. Saba will show you the way. Thank you. Will father be buried now? Yes, he will be. Man, what the fuck? I have accepted father's duty, whatever it is, but what does that entail? Father's body was interred, as per the rites.
Кума умна выражила надвое. Не то помрет, не то жива будет.
Man, those voices fucking are cacophonous. You are a brave man, Shen, a true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The Katange, the kin, share tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you. Kete means sister elder. Is that what you mean to call me? Thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways. Indeed. We shall bear your burden together, Amshin. Your father helped me, I helped him. I shall help you too. In you, I see him. I always act first and think later. Akin, got the scars to prove it. Your father was a wise man, but he wasted not his time on doubting. He acted instead on brooding. That's why his works were great and many. He who lives cautiously, pacing circles in his own head, spares himself, but wastes those he loves, and those who love him. I did the right thing. That's what my heart tells me. Time to come into your legacy. Saba, also called Aspity, preserved father's inheritance for me.
Кто боязливо просит, тот учит отказывать.
It's funny how in the original game, when you play as the Bachelor, Aspity acts and sounds kind of like a lunatic. Yet here, when you play Barak's story, she's kind of more like an older sister. I am sorry about Isildur, but we have no time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. Pardon me, what? I'm giving you his Udha, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. That's why he summoned me to the town. I'm giving you his Udhar. It is yours now, as are the things inside. Now, the money, it is a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said take my legacy, but not come into it. What did you mean? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. What do I need to do, though? There is now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick, tell truth from lies? Who will... kata? Who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? The wise say it, yes. I knew it would come down to more old wives' tales. Look at the items I am giving you. Open the Udhar and touch the items.
Oh, nice. We got the weed pouch. And we have a bigger inventory, actually. List. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya Taichik, and an unfamiliar step sigil. That's weird. Yeah, some dude was like hot rodding his way through my streets. That also clears up a lot of my inventory. Sweet. I could put a lot of stuff there. Like, say, this dirty-ass scalpel. The Bane of Suburbia. This is not Suburbia in a way. Swevery is plain, but resilient. And all the twire is the same. There was a list of patients, maybe, in Father's vessel. These look like the children's nicknames. Sticky, Capella, Murky, blah blah blah. There's a familiar name on Father's list. The stepwoman gave me bizarre items. What do they mean?
Что у меня с глазами?
Do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Swivery, various kinds of twire. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a Menku, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That is what the lines are, even if you say you need not this knowledge, Shen. And what about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the Kane's boy. Capella is daughter of the master, may he choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore listed them. I know some of these children. Not King leads a gang of invisible pets. Grace takes care of the cemetery. Olgmiskia is Flat Dod's mother. She doesn't take after her father, though. He didn't pay much attention to these children, spent most of his final days with them. They followed him like calves trailing after a cow, or oxen pulled by a yoke. What about the sigil? That is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meaning. Bikara, this one is Urdurg. Tough to parse. It means something like a big body or a special body. A body that contains a lot, but I'm not sure. Who can interpret this for me? I am not your father, Kolbun. I can instruct you not. You are to learn on your own. Speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who knew your father well. That is how you come into your father's legacy. What do you mean? In this place, you must come into your legacy through action, not words. By showing you understand the context of the vessel, follow your father's trail, learn who he was, find yourself a fate. A fate is like a good wife, Amshin. Your wife. What is even going on? So, Poochikins, the story of Pathologic so far is thus. We are Artemy Barak, son of Isidore Barak. We had received a letter from our father that says, come back home from college. There's work that needs to be done. But unfortunately, when we get home, we are instantly mugged and accused of murder. Turns out father was killed and we were blamed for his murder. Ogmiski, Big Vlad, helped clear us of our name. However, now we must understand what our father's legacy was. What did Dad want us to do? I took my inheritance, but I haven't come into it. A right needs to be proven with a deed. Which deed will show that I am truly my father's son? The Urdurg sigil is one of the listings. There's a familiar name on father's list. And there's also the broken heart.
Корни и кровь. Наши жилы, корни и кровь.
You will be a bit confused because this game is head-crushing with its background. Follow his trails, Amshin.
Then you will know what kind of man he was, and what kind of man you are to become. Let's start with you. What can you tell me about him? Your father was a Menku. He was respected for it. He was respected because he was a doctor? More than that. What else then? He knew the lines. What lines? Lines represent the paths between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries the inevitable retribution of evil deeds. Family ties, the way children reflect their parents, those are lines too. It's interesting that they perceive the sky as evil. That's something I never knew about. Father used to say that the lines referred to anatomy. That as well. He knew how a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney links to an herb so he could brew a curative tea from it. Okay, so kidney plus herb equals something. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body but bring no harm. He did indeed know all of that. Now hear me well, Shen, for the next words are crucial. The first couple of days will be hardest for you. You will find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow, others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. I have taken your words to heart, Kate. Douse your eyes. What are you planning to do? Where will you start? I'll start looking at the kids. Why do you gather them? Who is this eighth? Strange. Hence me saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to. All you Baraks are alive. Men of action. I have told you all I know, Amshin. Be on your way. I like how this game has you posing as either Burak, the man who has remembered his traditions and kept faith to his local life, or Burak from college who has abandoned all of this logic and is completely alien to the city. It's really curious how you could play Burak. I'm wondering if that affects your story. If I want to truly come into Father's legacy, I need to follow in his footsteps, whatever that means. Still more dialogue? No. Save! Penny in the tip jar. It's also interesting what dialogue options you are provided and not provided. Oh, fuck. Ow. That was bright. Okay. Is there a way to play Borak to become the president? Yes, you have to save the town first. Oh! What the f— Oh my god, there's an actual village in the steppe now! Holy shit! I don't think this was in the original game. From what I remember, all of the steppe folk were here in this little, taiga. Taiga? Is that what it is? You should check out that place if you have the time. That will be after I'm done with the main plot. For now, let us talk to Grace, I believe. Is this a remake? This is a remake. I don't know why they labeled it as 2. Probably because, in a way, it's different than the original, but it's still the same general story.
Говорят, что полезно. А на вкус отрава отравы.
What do you have in your pockets? Tools. Forget it. Here's what I want to know. What business did you have with my father, old Barak? Well, we went to his place often. He used to teach us things. Why do you ask? So you used to go to your place together? All of you? Everyone on this list here? Sometimes we'd all go together, sometimes in 2s or 3s, sometimes alone. A lot of things happened. Why are you asking? It's not like we bothered him. He invited us. What did he want from you? Ask Capella. She is the oldest of us all and the better explainer. She's a good person, too. Huh. Why old Miski's daughter? She's like a big sister to us all. She put together a union. Alright, I'll ask her. It looks like it completely took out Notkin as well and is telling me to go to Capella. In the meantime, we could also stop by the Broken Heart, or what used to be the Twirine Shabine. I miss stuff like the Twirine Shabine. That was a funny-ass name. Also, Asphodel has a bigger place than in the original. Also, one thing to know about this game, Poochikins, it is very much akin to... Oh, brainwork. Majora's Mask, in that the town is alive. Everybody is everywhere, somewhere, with a purpose in mind. You have to understand that and navigate the town and figure out what people are doing. Because, like, while we are doing things in town, ooh, Twire. Hell yeah. While we are doing things in town, the Bachelor is also doing things in town. Is there a time reset? Not really. I guess saves? Also, what just happened? I don't believe Stock truly takes me for a patricide. He can't be that stupid. Who is the Bachelor? Daniil Dankovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine. He came in from the big city to help this town in their plague. No, he can't. I take that back. He came into the city originally because he was told that there was a man who cheated death and wishes to know his secrets. However, he would soon become a doctor trying to help save the town. Everybody gives him different names. In the original version of this game, before even the HD remake, they called him Danko the Onion. I am not joking. The original translation of this game called him the Oinon, but it somehow got translated into Onion.
Что?
Oh shit, there's a young Vlad. I don't think this character was in the original game. Your face seems vaguely familiar, but I'm positive we've never met before. What is your business? I am the son of Isidore Burak. My name is Artemy. You have my condolences and my envy. Why? You were lucky to have a father like him. Indeed. Isidore respected you as a person. He indulged your desire to walk your own path, and he has never forced you to follow in his footsteps. Never tried to produce a carbon... I see the fucking chip on your shoulder here! This chip is fucking huge. I can just flick it off and it's like a boulder on your shoulder. That bit about my own path, I'm afraid it's not so simple. When he sent you away, the kin were livid. They condemned Isidore for tearing you away from your roots. But he always said that this is the only way for you to come to truly love your people, through choice, not necessity. Young Vlad was in the original... Really? I don't remember him. I see great love and wisdom in that. You seem to be well informed. My position in the family forces me to keep tabs on everything that happens in our sad little town. You don't seem happy with that. Familial obligation is a sore spot for me. I'd pay good money to never have to think about it again. To me, it's a very important... Wow, Poochikins, your sub ended just now. That's hilarious. It's like your code broke your subscription. With a father like yours, I don't see how you could say otherwise. Your father is the most influential person in town. If we disregard the Canes and the Sabarovs, one could say my father controls this town as closely as he controls this fat purse. Oh, well, you got your W back. I think that was a weird glitch. Sadly, he's content with the current state of affairs and sees no reason for things to change. His complacency will doom us all. Things are already in motion, but let us speak of something else. You're right, though the current power balance should be challenged.
I'm not a politician. Alright. By the way, have you heard about Sabrov looking for volunteer patrolmen? Please tell me it's not to send a new raiding party after you. I'll sigh with relief knowing that the man merely wants to instill martial law in this village. I like knowing what my competitors think. Funny indeed. Governor Saburov is in the town hall. He is in charge of Father's case. Oh, hey, Pan Anning, thanks for the host.
Отойдем да поглядим, хорошо ли сидим.
Do I have you? Yes, you do. You should be able to see it in the stream. So what events do we have today? Well, we could talk to Stark, but I kind of want to save before that because I have a bad feeling about that. Oh, I am dead tired, apparently. I need to find a place to rest or some coffee. Nice! I can jump over walls like a fucker. How much you want to bet the Bachelor is here? Oh yeah, I tried to rob this place, which is why people are not too happy with me.
Что совой об пень, что пнем об сову.
Oh.
Все одно сове больно.
Why did you come? Finally thought of some excuse? I'll be damned, he shaved your head. Preparing to become a monk or soldier? Yesterday I was told you had killed your father. And you immediately believed it? It's not far from the truth. You knew all this time I'm not a murderer? You just meant it as what, some metaphor? I called you a friend. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. You cried for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril and you were too busy elsewhere. He truly believed that your arrival would put an end to his troubles, and as always, he was right. Take a breath, calm down, and explain. What peril? What do you know? He wouldn't tell me, suggested that we waited for you to arrive, but you were in no hurry, were you? Ambulances, hello! Man, I need soundproofing in my place. His first letter was sent in May. I only got a single letter 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Lara said I'm stupid that I lost my marbles. Well, I found your marbles, buddy! They were in the garbage! Father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Brock. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. Already thinking about the inheritance, huh? Some of us still grieve. His inheritance isn't things, it's different. And don't you dare accuse me. As for you, Gravel, don't interfere. Who's investigating the murder? No one, but all you care about is some inheritance. And don't you dare accuse me. Tell me what you know. I know he was murdered by someone he knew, someone he trusted, someone who could easily enter his house. Father's inheritance is his work. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. He sent me away, jackass! Go elsewhere then. Learn whatever it is you learn here. You have no place here. If Kin tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum could be right. You're out of your depth here. I'm not going anywhere. You should listen to Laura. You're acting stupid. Ruben is an idiot! Oh, that is a good fucking plot advance. I love that. Hey, Laura.
Кто возьмет на себя ответственность за нас?
So here we are again. I've managed to calm down Stock. He was wrong about you, or not entirely right. But still right, huh? Were you already offered your father's inheritance, Cub? Refuse it, I beg you. Do not follow his path. I have already accepted what I must do. All in all, this is a quiet town. Not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through the bonds of love, friendship, and patience. Life flows through the bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. What did he want to change? Everything. Our town felt wrong to him. He used to say that broken bones set badly would cripple a man, leading him to unable to function as others do. To Isildur, our town was a vile malunion. Yeah, the mind map in this game is really good. It's a great way to tell you what to do, but not, like, railroad you on what to do. Perhaps he thought that for a reason. He was a healer. He knew life as no one else could. The kin revered him, but even that did us more harm than good in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire. Dozens dead. People sent for Isildur. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even healthy people trapped inside. I'd have to make the same call in his shoes. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were no survivors, but the town lived. I suppose that is true, but Cub, do not take his inheritance. Isildur's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isildur, we will never rest and we will never know peace. I will think about it, even though I didn't think about it. "5 years ago, soon after I left the town, an outbreak of a horrible disease happened. Father destroyed it, together with the carriers. I wish there was a bed here. I need naps. Do I have a nail? I do. But I could also just stop by old Miski's place and just kind of sleep there, or if I'm lucky, which I'm not. Oh, I could sleep at Ruben's apartment. My idea is I want to get some coffee. I suppose I should do that by stopping by the Broken Heart, because really, I don't want to sleep. Could I afford a 3 hours sleep? I don't know. Yeah, let's swing by the Broken Heart. I want to get some, I want to get something to stave off this fatigue. Hey, look at that, Twire. Hopefully, and I mean hopefully, I could find a formula from Twire to wire me up, crank me up, get me going. I wonder if I have the soundtrack for this game. I don't know if I do, but man, the soundtrack for this game is surreal. Please have coffee. Sweet. Time for drugs. Eat coffee beans. Ow, my ass. Yeah, coffee beans damage your health because it's not bad for your health, but you're breaking your fucking molars. There's plenty of time to sleep when you're dead. Hell yeah. I'll break my teeth and then heal the damage with a tourniquet. I want to go forward and left to get to Big Vlad's. I love the posters in this game so much. Look at this bowl. Look at that beef. Like, the mark of a good game is the window dressing around the environment. Case in point, look at this shit. I'd like this poster. I'd buy this poster. This is great. Poster of the Prancing Tragedy and is so good. I have yet to see that. Where is Big Vlad's place? I need stuff. Sure, I'll pick that up. Yeah, no one cares about me, which is good. That means I could get stuff. Thanks for the sub, King. Pharmacy closed. No butcher here, unfortunately. Though the mall has a grocer I could swing by. Oh no, I hunger. Consume bread. It's not enough, though. I'll need to stop by a grocer later. Do you trade? Ah, you have pemmican. And you have a fair trade for it. Hell yeah. I carried this thing for several days. It wasn't easy, of course. With this, I share with you my fear, my sorrow, and my anger. It was tough, but it's become a little easier. Just a little. Thank you for easing my burden. Just have some of my warmth. Warmth is life. Did I get the item? I did get the pemmican. Okay, I thought I dropped it. It seems like there's a lot of emphasis on trade in this game. Like, they want you to talk to people and shit. Hey, uncle, dig a hole for us, will you? Why? We need it. This is actually hard work. What would be my reward? A burial gift. Everyone gets to take something away from a funeral, that's why we're holding it. Are you burying a cat? Yes, I mean, no, not a cat. Then whom? Just the 8th. The 8th what? Well, the previous 7 are already pushing the daisy, and now nothing bad happens when we bury them, because the holes were shallow. Alright, I'll dig you a hole. What is this? This is new? This is disturbing. This is awesome! I love this symbolic shit. Into the pit of victory you go, number 8. Oh shit, are those the executors? The textures on the doll are being done because my graphics card is not great. So, who was this thing that we just buried? You have made a decision. Well, what thing did I get? I didn't get anything. What the fuck? Come on, guys. Well, they're done. Bye, kids. I buried your thing for some reason, I guess. Hey, kid, want to trade for a dead body? 5 for an egg, 4 for a button. You got a lot of good shit, kid. And I'll give you some fucking marbles. Have fun, kid. What you giving me with this thing? A little joy, I suppose. Alright, I'll give you... what would you like? Some rest. So I gotta barter with teenagers and women. Why is a coin called a fingernail? I don't know. Actually, there's a way we can know. Hang on. What we haven't done is touch. Kids play Mice and Guardian with these. The rules of this game are unknown, but the rumors say they change every day. We learned nothing. All we know is that it's an old coin called a fingernail. I didn't close your door, sorry!
Раньше я ходила по ночам, и с утра меня находили в каком-нибудь новом месте.
I want to ask you something. My dad wrote this note. Here, take a look. Why are these names listed together? Yours is on here too. I have a suspicion. Is something bad? About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together sometimes in 2 or 3s. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. I think it was more about passing down something of great inheritance. I can't parse what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. Ugh. We're still an outsider to our hometown. Fuck. We kids have our own town within the town, a separate town, and we govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not a game. You wouldn't understand anyways. I grew up here. I knew all this before you learned the alphabet. Do you know why your father spent your time with us or not? Your father was shrewd. He could see beneath crude earth, petty lies, and hard truth. Khan used to say that. Khan didn't like him much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed that we were the ones who would remake this town, rebuild and conduct it in the future. A fisher of men. Never knew he had that in him. That's what he was preparing us for, changing the town. He taught us each of something important, perhaps. Perhaps he gave us a piece of himself to us. That must be what he did. Guess I'll have to keep an eye on you. Guess I'll have to protect you from all evils then. Father believed that the children on his list are the key to the town's future. Guess I should keep an eye on them. Khan's in the polyhedron. We could stop by the governor's place and see what he thinks. Actually, the polyhedron is kind of... So, I'm thinking stop by the governor's, then take a boat over to the polyhedron. Someone is waiting for me at the cathedral. What the fuck? Oh, cool! The 8th is in danger. A penny used to be the size of a nail head. Most common nails used in wood and wood construction are called to RD, or penny terminology. In English, it meant the penny. The denarius was the coin with which many a person used in the Roman Empire during the time when Rome occupied England. That's why it's called a penny, but it uses D as the symbol. Weird. I don't need any more of those. I could even stand to trade those away. Darling children, do you have things for me? Ah, delicious apple. What would you like for this marvelous item? 2 scissors? Sure, sounds great. I would like those needles as well. Here, kid. Have all this in good faith. You're not a teenager, though. I gotta figure out who's a teenager. I don't think you're a teenager either, are you? Well, let's see. Ah, you got a package. One of which I can't really well, let's do this. Great, with this item, I give you some of my luck, I guess. People say I have that in spades. Don't know if I believe it. Now, what shall you give me? Wit. That is what we all need now. What did that get me? Looks like everything I already have. Apple was not worth it, but hey, I ain't thirsty. Oh fuck, how do I get out of here? Who else have I not traded with yet? I've yet to seriously barter with any women. Yeah, I was looking at that just now, box. I have to find a woman to trade with. Whoa, man! Is the dead store still open? No. I think what they mean by serious bartering is either trade or trade with them at advantage. Ah, trust is too low to trade here. This is dog shite. I like that time poster. That thing looks fucking cool. What difficulty are you on? I don't know if I'm on a difficulty. Severov?
Заткнуть им рты. Быть твердым, не колебаться. Пришло время нашей семьи.
Oh, it's you. We made you a prime suspect yesterday by mistake. That was rash. You were too convincing a suspect, but I won't hear you complain. The error wasn't irrevocable.
I had a cozy place to sleep last night thanks to you, but today I'd like to go my own place. I need the key. You were acquainted with our jail yesterday, but having seen the jails of other towns myself, I will repeat, I will not hear you complain. The food was filling, the cot was dry, and the rats were polite. As far as I know, I will not apologize. Let me get this straight. Let's get this straight. You're still a suspect, and you're still a suspect until the murderer is found and proven guilty. The only reason you're walking free is something called the presumption of innocence. Yes, the foundation of which the law is based on, motherfucker. My house is locked. Do you have the key? The house was locked by the committee that examined the crime scene. There may be evidence. It's in your best interest and that of the committee. And what did the committee find? Nothing of interest. Yet there might be something of interest here. You fuck! Although one Bachelor Dankowski, who the Canes invited from the capital, expressed an interest in their summary, I found it appropriate to share the findings with him, so you may inquire with him. Give me the key. You may have the key. It is your property, and I have no legal grounds to prevent your access. Exactly. Fuckface. Let's see. That's my house. Polyhedron. Where's Danko? There is no thought on... Oh, there it is. Home Sweet Home is locked. The local authorities have the key. I thought I have the key. Or do they have the key and they're gonna be like, oh motherfucker, I don't hear shit for shit. Get fucked. Neener neener. I'm some big dumb backwoods oaf. Love how that each of the main characters have a name, like the Bachelor and the Changelings. Yep. They are all characters in this play, so naturally they would have a name, a personality, and an objective. Changeling? What the fuck? I didn't even recognize you. God is in his heaven, all is right with the world. Are you sad? I am. I wanted you to know I sympathize. I never had parents, I never had anyone. So I know how terribly awful it must feel right now. What do you want from me? I'm sorry I said mean things to you. That's why you think I'm evil, isn't it? But that was the truth. It's fine. I just wanted you to know that girl from the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment. And I think it strains her a great deal. She is? They're speaking and I think it's killing her. Could you tell her to stop, please? I think she might listen to you. I feel sorry for her. Do you understand? And he's responding? Why wouldn't you believe I'm a good person, Barack? Open your eyes, I speak the truth. Remember, I always speak the truth. Sure, I'll take a look. Fucking sure, I guess. Grace is talking to my father this very instant. How is that possible? 2:30. 2:30, one fingernail. No direct route to Grace. Well, there's a route. Huh. I wonder if this is time sensitive. I will go for the polyhedron first. Mainly because the area there is quicker. Man, I'm unwelcome everywhere. This is bullshit. Can't even fix my reputation because people are pissed at me. Woman? Too low to trade. I sent my little rats to get groceries this morning and they still haven't come back. I wonder if the food will miraculously buy itself. Are you out of food? Prices are soaring. Salt costs twice as much as today as it did yesterday. And where's the grain? I haven't seen wheat in a week.
What could happen next? There's still no train. People are worried. What if it never comes? We'll all starve. We'll survive on meat. Old Misky isn't entirely heartless. He won't let it come to starvation. Right. If not for the Canes and Savarovs, he'd hang himself before he shared anything with the people. He was as naive as a child. Wonder if I should go to the station and get them. Go where? Some evenings, kids gather at the station. Ah, you have a fingernail. This will make life much easier. Would you like a name? Here you go, kid. Delicious egg. What about you? Oh! Okay. Damn it. Can't get that. Maybe boosters and soap. Fingernail and that. Tweezers. $35. The dead item trader wanted them for 40. But I bought that shit. Cause schmouters are fucking useful. Friend, let us travel. Alright, so someone's waiting for me at the cathedral. Let's amuse this individual. Kids? Lend me your eyes and ears. We trust you, so we'll let you in on the game. Sounds important. We've never allowed an adult into the great game. It is forbidden. Ah, the great game of politics. The second. We wouldn't invite you if not for the first one. What first one? The one. The one everyone's after. The person who's... well, the old man. Your father. You know. Have you seen them? We've seen whatever they left in our game. That's enough. What game? Let me explain. We have these caches all over town. That's what we leave messages and gifts for one another. It's a test of intuition. If you find one, you get to the next level. It also tests greed. Whoever takes items without giving anything in return gets kicked out. But that's not important. Now, what should you be thinking about? What should I be thinking about? The murderer left some items tonight from the old man, bloody, something, and a scary note, saying that they know we'll try to catch him, that we're reading it, and that they see all. It shook me in my boots. Where did you find them? There are two caches, the dam and the bowsprit. Bowsprit. Go and just see for yourself. And if you take from a cache, leave something too. Respect the rules or it'll all go south. Oh, this is gonna get fucking complicated, isn't it? Players are already gathered here in the stone yard, next to the caches, I mean. They've already been to the middle town of the earth. Maybe they'll find something there too. I believe 3 parties are already here. They might know more, but I don't know what they are. I've been standing here waiting for you to pass by like an idiot. Alright, kid, let's play Pathologic 2. So one cache is by Ava's house. The other is by the grave. Are you legal traders? No, you are not. Oh, fuck. It's bigger than I remember. Hate to break it to you, big fella, but we don't just let anyone in. I need to speak to Khan. What do you want with him? Important business. We know if you want to see you, know why you're all grown up, because you forget how to lie. There's an art to it. I'm not getting in, am I? Tower is ours, no adults allowed. So the tower's full of kids then. We got some space left. There's only 700. Oh, wow. What are you even doing there? Tell Khan I said hi. Khan barely leaves the new building. I can't reach him. So, avenues are Grace and my house. And the two caches. Am I distrusted here? No one cares about me here, which means I should be able to trade with a woman. Ooh, chestnuts. But you don't have it. I don't have anything you want. Shit. What about you? Same problem. Okay, fuck. I need to find something I could trade with for a woman. I might need a guide of items to figure out what that is. This is very inconvenient. Darling child, do you have it? Ooh, that might be useful if I could afford it. Ah.
Я устал, изнемог. Дайте мне
What?
выросли копытца. Скок по скок, вместо ног. Между глаз ветвится рог. Скок по скок, вместо ног. Вместо носа пятачок. А что под волосами?
What the fuck am I listening to?
Угадайте сами.
So that's what he looks like. Behold, folks. So here's what we want to know. Don't let us think that we let you in on the game just because you're pretty. No one's happy that we had to. Got it? No one knows yet. And if you spill the beans to any grown-up, you've messed it all up. Look in the gut, the boulders, and next to a threshing machine. Oh, there's a lot to take in here. It's not going anymore. Weird. I'm not time limited to those guys, but I'm pretty sure I need to do Grace's scenario right the fuck now, so we should probably see Grace. Also, man, day 2 is fucking long.
So how goes rolling around at the speed of sound?
I got places to go. I got boats to ride. What's up?
Also, are you on push to talk?
I am. There we go. One of my friends is in Japan and she's taunting me with pictures of gun plush shelves. I am upset. Crap, I'm also hungry too. Hang on.
I just buy mine online. It's easier that way.
Yes, but there's something genuine about, you know, going to a shop and just seeing rows and rows of the shit. It's really
true, but also going to a shop means having to deal with other people, and fuck that noise.
See, I am a socialite. I'm okay with that bullshit.
A socialite?
Yes, I don't know what that means. I'm using big
Not
words.
what you think it means.
Yeah, I'm using big words like an idiot. We need to go to the graveyard because apparently, somebody's talking to our dead dad. Extrovert is a good word. I like that word. Down in Akihabara, buying plastic Gundams like a high society gal. My exhaustion is climbing.
Also, man, it's great going through AI again and seeing how blatant some of the foreshadowing is.
Лошадку мне так и не подарили.
Why did
Particularly something at the very start is...
Why did you come here? I don't need you. Nobody needs you. We're not friends with her anymore anyways. Friends with whomst? Grace.
With whomst, really?
Whomst. Whomst. Grace is killing herself. She doesn't care. She talks to the dead for real, touches them with her head, but it kills the living. I'm telling her that's not how it's done, but she won't listen. And that's killing her? Clara says Grace will die completely if she does it 3 more times. But do you know a different way? I want to check on Grace first. Talking to the dead is killing Grace. Murky knows another way to meet with a dead man, a less cruel one.
Also, to be fair, I do agree with you. There's something to being in the shop and seeing it personally and just buying it there than the cold, emotionless experience that is buying online.
The cold emotional feeling of Amazon.com.
The cold, emotional experience that is me.
Это была не я. Не надо так на меня смотреть.
Why did you come? You're not allowed to be here now. Did you speak to my father? No, I didn't. Look at me, Grace. The dead need not be spoken with, otherwise the dead need to be spoken with, otherwise they're in too much pain. Do they answer is the question. When they answer, I feel pain. A girl told me it kills you slowly. Is that true? Clara, right? But she praised me, said I'm doing the right thing by consoling the dead. She's a kind girl, but there are those who hate her for some reason. Does it kill you, or does it not? It hurts me. Clara said I only have enough strength for 3 or 4 more conversations. After that, I may die. What did my father say to you? He said that it hurts, that he never expected it, that it was strange, as if a friend had killed him. He's very sad that he didn't get to see you. But he also said nothing would change, even if you've gotten here on time. A friend? Interesting. I need rest. Can you come back later? I don't feel so well. Goodbye.
Okay, but I like the idea of, so if it hurts hearing them respond, just don't hear them. So I just like the idea of just bitching at ghosts for laughs. It's like, yeah, you can't talk to me, but you know what? You gotta listen to me.
And I have so much to bitch about, let me tell you. Case in point, I got fucking robbed today.
You got so much to bitch about because this town fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Раньше папа приносил с завода продукты.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, kid. I'm curious about this.
А из тебя тоже набито.
There is not a single redeemable thing about this shithole.
Nope. It is beautiful here. Listen to the swervy grow. I can't hear anything. We need swervy and tire, a blade of each kind. It's pretty. Will these do the trick? So, what now? Thought you wanted to teach me, kid. What am I supposed to teach you? You just need to want it really hard. Close your eyes tight. It'll happen. This is all just daydreaming? Who cares if you need me? What is there about you to love? I don't... Huh. What? was that about? The poor orphan took the rustling of herbs for the voice of the dead. I don't have it even in me to even get mad, but I do have a pocket full of herbs now. To talk to dead in Murky's way, one must collect 3 blades of twire, blood back in ground, and 1 blade of sweary. Of course. Now the question is, how do I mix them? Also, there's a lot of buzzing here.
Oh yeah, did you ever save up for the gun?
Nope. I've had to make more important purchases, like steak and coffee. Man, we are far the fuck out. The buzzing of the noises nearby herbs, yes, but I don't see any with my special eyes. Usually you should be able to see them when you are near one. Now presents the scenario of what next. It is currently 5 and I am exhausted. I don't think the Broken Heart has any workshops. The hindquarters is uncaring about me. The Tanner's has a grocery. I should stop by there. And a boat takes me straight to the grocery, so let's go for that. Paypaw's grave.
I like the idea of riding to the grocery via boat.
Gotta get me some nachos. Let's go boating.
Hell yeah! Gonna get some cheese whiz.
Just imagine Torpo riding on a boat like Washington on the Delaware, just jettisoning cheese right into his face.
Joke's on you, I've never even had cheese whiz.
Sure.
Okay, but I love the line going to this place and just seeing nobody cares about you. I'm like, yeah, thank you.
To me, I think good.
I mean, just because it's true doesn't mean you need to say it.
I got something that these kids want. I must have traded all my shit.
But please don't say it like that, Wang. I got something that these kids want.
They want it. Hang on. Sure. I also have to trade with a woman before the day ends. Alright, where's the fucking boat? I need to get on a boat. Drive around and never sleep. By the way, Torpo, there's a very important tooltip to learn about this game.
What is that?
I gotta find it. It is a very important tip. Is it not here? Where is it? Ah, it's not here, but there's a tip that says no one cares about these. Perhaps they'll even be rewarded for killing them. And I'm just like,
Can't wait to clean up the streets.
Oh, that is exactly what's going to happen. My friend! Let us go boating to the grocery store. The worms are my favorite bros. They are so nice. Even though they look weird. M. Something happened on the map?
I feel like the worms are lovely people because they look weird. Okay, I take it back. The worms are the only okay thing in this town.
Basically, any stepfolk are nice people. Perfectly dandy. I wonder, do you count as a woman? For trade, that is. It's pretty fucked up that I said that, actually.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to say.
Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, no coffee. I'll take this lemon, though.
Yeah, squeeze it directly into your face.
Take that. Take some milk. Take some
Just
push.
take out the lemon, hold it over your mouth, and crush it in your hand.
Just burn all my money on this sweet food. I have a grocery
God.
store of bullshit now. Actually, hang on a second. Take those hazelnuts as well. Brain work. Inventory.
So why do you need to trade with a woman?
In order to understand the town.
And I guess that didn't count because she was a vendor.
Yeah, she's a vendor, not a person of trade. And by eating that lemon right in my face hole, I am no longer exhausted. God, these streets are empty. What the fuck? That's a dude. Don't care about trading with dudes.
Yeah, fuck them.
We trade 5 feet away. What's this store? A pharmacy, but I don't care because I'm broke. Oops, wrong direction.
Man, can't wait for shit to get weird.
Well, we are going to our house, and if anybody remembers the first game, it gets rather strange in a minute. Vroom vroom.
Look, at least there's nobody here now.
The house has been defiled. I don't want to live in a place where its blood was spilled, but leaving empty-handed doesn't sound like a good idea. Oh, there's a lot of dialogue happening right the fuck now.
I wouldn't know. Can't hear anything. It's great.
Well, these spoil, so I should probably consume these first.
Mm-hmm.
Has milk ever sated your hunger?
I mean... define milk.
I'm not
What
sure.
state of milk are we talking?
Fresh milk.
Okay, no.
Potable milk. Not cheese. Well, I feel like an asshole, because I spent money to get this.
Well, aren't you an idiot? Hey, not really, Shrike.
Oh my.
Well, this is weird. Just close that and not go in there, yeah. Let's go in the opposite direction.
Why does our dad just have a vial of blood-ass blood in his place?
I don't know. Why don't you take it? I'm sure you could use it.
We are getting a lot of useful items, at least. Oh no, I tire again.
Stop being so fucking tired. So maybe stop sprinting everywhere. It's my one piece of advice.
Я не боюсь смерти. И ты не должен бояться смерти. Смерть — совмещение врача. Ежедневный свидетель наших трудов, даже если они удачны. Меня тревожит не предчувствие скорой смерти, но только то,
I think it's trying to tell you to touch something.
может остаться без наследия.
I'm more worried about the blood stains in here.
Поспешай, мой мальчик.
Interesting little pattern inside, yeah.
С любовью, Исидор Бурах. Твой.
Light flickered, whatever.
Yeah, it's like I'm looking for controls. Is there a crouch? There is no crouch. I thought that package was a package, but it turns out it's a nothing. Rusty key. Unfortunately, I have to play inventory Tetris here. By inventory Tetris, I mean I don't have enough space for this. Consume milk.
So, yeah, your dad's place is pretty fucking haunted.
It's just, you know, intimate.
Take it from me, a ghost expert.
I found a spare key, but the key thefts are becoming concerning. Your equipment is far from cheap, is it not? It would serve no one if it got stolen. And do keep in mind that if our small arrangement is uncovered, I too will have to bear the consequences. Olgmiski.
That was weird.
I have a key to a secret factory building. Handy. I can't always sleep at other people's places, after all. Oh shit, the radio stopped. Oh fuck, it's exactly the same as before! Okay, good, I can just leave.
Wow, what's wrong?
In the original game, you get ambushed by 3 people with the plague, and they kiss you and give you the plague. Plague.
I feel like there may have been someone with the plague.
And I just fucking left.
Yeah, why didn't you go in that strange room?
Like I'm bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. You won't like it in there. Really, why? Something is wrong in there. Is that so? Still, with your kind permission, I insist on examining the place. Ah, this is great, because guess what, motherfucker? Your version of the game, when we played it, you got kissed by plague people. So get fucked.
Well, yeah, that's what's about to happen.
It's great. With your kind permission, I insist on examining the place. Even with your unkind permission would do, but if you struggle to provide even that, I'll do fine without your consent at all. I hope I don't need to threaten you at gunpoint. Motherfucker, you don't even have a gun yet, bitch! I warned you. Oh, I like this one. Go ahead, examine the place, and if you can explain what's going on here, tell me. What is this strange mold? Is it mold? The thing your house is covered in. Do houses get scabs in these parts? What mold? Ah, shit. There's your weird torpo.
Finally.
Everything's dead and rusty now. Get the fuck out of there.
Finally, we're becoming Silent Hill.
It does seem rough to... Your people are touching it?! It does seem rough to the touch. Have you tried? They say it is, even if it doesn't look it. It looks greasy, though. It's like that saying, what was it? Rough as Dutch, safe to the touch, smooth as bone, leave it alone. Only I always thought it was about the road less taken and such. Rough meaning a hard choice, smooth taking an easy path, and we don't know where those leads, right? What is this mold? Something's wrong with the air. This must be it. Some kind of soot from the factory. I guess that's why it was shut down. Only it's growing fast and the tinge is wrong. What do they use for fuel there? Soot would spread evenly. This is a mold. No need to take pointless risks. Stop touching it. This house is all sick. Must be shingles. Varoshka had shingles last year. Mom thought it was the cough, but then the doctor said it was shingles. Rash shingles. Got it from a cat. What doctor was that? Isidore. He's a good doctor. He gave Varoshka an ointment from herbs and ground stuff, and she got better in a week. Only we had to cut her hair. If you ever get sick, go to him. He'll cure you in a sec. I made myself sad.
That sounds like a you problem. Also, your exhaustion.
I'm not dead yet, motherfucker.
You're almost.
Do I have nails? No, I do not.
And I got 20 of them.
It's fine. We'll just take a nice stroll. The evening sun, the setting sun, the ambient color of the land. God, the plague looks even worse.
It's just a bit of rust.
Rust doesn't have polyps.
Just a bit of rust. You gonna head to the factory then?
That's what I'm doing right now. I believe that is our objective.
Yeah, given that you just got the key. And how very obviously highlighted the key was.
I also need to take just enough of a nap. Day 2, where Barak gets a base of operations. And also, the game begins.
Yes, the game proper finally begins.
I mean, they give you time to kind of take it all in, you know? To fully internalize this fucked up town and realize what you're gonna have to do.
And then they slap you with the plague. Then they're like, figure it out now, bitch.
Hopefully I get a storage place, because man, I ain't got none of that shit.
This factory's kind of a shithole.
Kid, what are you doing here?
Кто-то меня как будто за веревочку дергает.
Yeah, why is there a child here?
What are you doing here, weirdo? Weirdo yourself! Can't you see I'm working? Working on your lockpicking skills? Or are you yelling at me? Old man and I used to do a lot of that stuff here. I even figured out how to crystallize blue salt. Think I was just helping him? I know a lot of stuff. Did you make that all by yourself? What is that thing? It's a mixer. Old man used to make medicine here, like tinctures, extracts from all kinds of gross stuff. For some reason, neither of them works. Can you fix them, and I'll do anything, just don't make me go. Alright, you little imp, go ahead and stay. There's room for both of us. Oh boy!
Finally! Yes, indeed.
Alright, I gotta figure this shit out. Hang on.
Я тебе дам.
Put these away. I really only need one, so we'll keep that. Put this very important item here, nice and locked away in the corner, away from possibly my greedy hands. That freed up a lot of inventory space, actually. I feel like I could
You gonna
do
get rid of that rusty scalpel?
I just did. What machine was he
Now what are you gonna do with that fish? You gonna eat it?
Not yet, I'm not hungry. Alright.
Чё?
Oh boy, is there an actual repair system in this game? Fuck. What the fuck is that? I hear you now. Speak but waste no breath. Ah, my old friend. No one better to talk to than my own damn self. Now, he would have said this place is our true home. One can work here. Home is where your work is. You could sleep here. My bag is a bit small, that's true. Here I could fix that eventually. You could perform operations here and make medicine without being disturbed by anyone. Live here, son. Live here and continue our work. This place is yours now. Here you could do anything. That's exactly what he would have said. The albumic works, golden hands. Now let's review what it's for. Remember Ulmar's? It's a tincture made from herbs. Tinctures are the foundation of every treatment. The steppe has graced us with its wondrous herbs. Twire, the queen of plants. Swervy, ashen swish, white whip. Tell me, what's so good about them? They reveal symptoms of disease and improve immunity. How did you make a tincture? You need to combine 2 different herbs. This way a link will form. Clear water and 2 different herbs. You can find both here. Oh. I see I'm in my own headspace. Neomycinium. Interesting. Neomycinium, monomycinium, and ferromycinium. It is time to play. So... shit, hang on. Hang on, I need to write something down here. Blood and brown. Or is it in my journal? I saw something. I saw something pop up, so I'm kind of looking for it.
I'm sure if you hunt more enough, you'll find it. Oh, it's the Menku knowledge on the left.
Ah. Father used to practice step medicine, time to follow in his footsteps. So we can't double stack them, but I think I've done all valid combinations.
Mm.
Because we did that. What do you mean I wasn't paying? Ooh, hi. Our mom has some sort of wicked disease, doctor. Can you give my little sister something to keep her safe? This September is truly foul. Don't let your mother get close when she's sick. Our place is cramped. We can't make her sleep in the streets. Let's take a look at your sister. I can boost someone's immunity with tinctures and store-bought pills. Prophylaxis. Oh, this is new. Alright, so... Recommendations, you did all you could. Good, now let's get down to curing people. What always comes first? We need to determine which layer hides the sickness. You're forgetting something. Pain. Pain is our greatest ally. It reminds us we're still alive. It drives us to action. This model is fucking freaking me out, by the way.
It's amazing, and I love it with its weird vagina mouth.
I think this is the clay doll from the original game, where if you look at it, you take a boatload of damage instantly. However, when a patient is unbearable blame, we can't uncover which layer has come out of balance. You're better off without preparing Ulmars that relieve pain. That knowledge is taboo. Stick to morphine and you'll be fine. Any medicine is fine so long as it lets you avoid making cuts. Morphine can relieve a patient's pain. Do I have morphine? Oh boy.
Welcome to hell.
What the fuck? Okay, so I see what's going on here. The left side is meter. That meter is full, which means he has high infection. Right side is pain. That must be his pain tolerance. Oh no, it's how much pain he's feeling, and that's going to reduce it by a little bit. Luckily, we can introduce a lot of morphine to someone. What are these buttons? Blood, bones, nerves. It's time for the most important part. Do you remember what a met is? They are bones, nerves, and flesh. This has always struck me as strange. What about blood and internal organs? And why aren't the bones in the deepest layer? Triangle plots ruin imagination. I also told you that our ancestors perceive the world as a single whole and treasures its many links and connections. Respect the clarity of thought that they possess. What is the most important part in your knowledge on the layers? Knowing the exact nature of an illness is not necessary for healing. Affecting the correct layer, however, can bring a patient back to normal. How do the Ulmars and different herbs correspond to these layers? You can link them to form colors for mnemonics. Let's say you're making an Ulmar for 2 herbs. How do you know which color you'll get? One of the herbs decides. Ooh, boy. Ooh, wow. This is a lot more.
What's wrong?
This is a lot more than I was expecting.
Like mechanically?
Yes.
Yeah, just a smidge.
I made tinctures of 2 different colors, only 1 more to grasp. Didn't I have a 3rd one? Oh, I gave one away, didn't I? Ulamar of every color is linked to a specific layer. Tell me how. It reveals the symptoms. What do you think it is? What is the catch? A single symptom may be connected to several layers. Your job is to eliminate all the wrong possibilities. Yet every single tincture I give the patient hurts them. I'll be careful. Alright. This is gonna get fucking weird. Yellow or white? Unclear. Certainly not.
Go for white.
Pupils dilate, it's either bones or nerves. If fever rises, it could be any of the 3. Oh, I see how this goes. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be complicated. Administer the correct antibiotic. Now you know which layer the illness is hiding. Time to administer antibiotics. There are 3 kinds as well. Shouldn't give too many at once, too big a risk. You can only administer a single one. Antibiotics are harmful, as you know. You have to learn to make your own, but for now you can use pills. Fixes the bone layer of the human body, doesn't completely heal the patient. So he is sick in bone. So if we give him this, it should negate the infection. That wasn't so hard. Soon you'll remember everything. You'll make a great healer, one that I'll be proud of. Oof. Oh shit. It is the doll! It is the doll from the first game. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying. To be fair, in this case, it's your doll.
Ah, crap.
A real doll.
I can upgrade my inventory, but I need items.
You have only one of them.
I could even repair items too. Cool. What else can I do here? This needs a cog and a toolbox. I have neither.
Да нечего языками чесать.
Hello? Anyone in there? Can you hear me? For a moment you just stood there, feeling bad maybe? The air is thick here in September. Breathe in too deep and you'll pass out. I was just remembering father. Would you like me to look for scrap metal? What do you need to fix it? I need a special toolkit for it. You can find toolkits in shops, rarely but doable. I don't think anyone's selling one right now, but if I see one, I'll let you know.
Yes, to say, how do you save again? Because you might want to do that.
Yeah, I was looking at that. We save at a clock. Such as this one. But I do want to look around a little bit more and see what we got here, mainly because there's a lot of fascinating things here.
Yeah, also maybe sleep a little bit before you go hit the clock. Just so you'll be refreshed for next time.
20 o'clock is 8, yeah.
Yep.
Let's consume some sweet, delicious morphine.
I love morphine. Also, you might want to eat food.
Oh, what now?
Стрижи всегда настороже.
Barak's tag lure. Don't be afraid, we're on the same side for now. You're the kids from Father's List. We're all grateful to you. We know protecting us isn't easy, but you still do it. You make sure we live. There's 7 of you, but there's an 8th on the list. Where is he? He's the Urdurg. I can't see him. You can't see the 8th because you're looking the wrong way, but he's here. It's fortunate that he's still on this side. Why? Because of the Urdurgs. If he lives, so do we. If he begins to die, so will be. Oh, fuck. Okay. What the fuck, game?
Just touch it. Open the door.
I didn't even sleep. Apart from the 7 kids, there was an 8th, Urdurg. Who or what is it? I suspect one day I'll have to find out. Well, the game's finally getting weird. And complicated. That surgery situation was a lot to take in, and none of that was in the original game. What the fuck? The original
Are you
game
sure it wasn't tied to this character? Hmm?
No, I played like 10 days of the Bachelor.
And this is Pathologic 2.
True.
After all.
It is their true vision. And it's gonna fuck me, isn't it?
Oh, it's gonna fuck you raw.
In the meantime, let's see who's there to host. Well, I know who I'm gonna be hosting.